I decided that I haven't really been doing enough with Dead Cells lately, so I'm going to start up a new save file. Something that I do occasionally, because, not everybody is here always experienced with the 5-cell super difficulty that generally tend to see me doing. Or that I just generally that I tend to want to do. I don't know, I mean, if you're gonna go big or go home is what I like to say when it comes to Dead Cells. Or just about any sort of game that you played for over 1,000 hours. Let's go. Yeah, new save file, that's right. Well, here, let's actually watch the beginning since it's been some time, hasn't it? Do like a little stream series on this. Jump. Primary. Nah, I don't open doors. Alright, no new dialogue there. Same thing as usual. Get used to the secondary weapon thing, because that's going to be hanging around for a while. I think it goes away when you get into the next area, if I'm not... Yep. Every time with a new save file. Always forget about not being able to climb up walls. Like that one right there. Right there. Okay. Let's see what's up. I mean, I don't even really need to collect stats. Because, the first time that you go through the game, 0-cell difficulty and all that, tends not to be tremendously difficult, especially if you've been playing the game as much as I have. Yeah, the bane of a new save file, no spider rune. It is something now, isn't it? Oh, good. Now, if only I can get a better weapon. I think that, I went brutality for the first thing. I think I'm probably going to go survival for the rest of this. I think the last time I did some new save file runs, it's just that it didn't work as well with the usual Assassin's Dagger, so this time I want to go a little bit more survival, Nutcracker, and... Oh, speaking of which... Oh, first hit of the game. Alright, well that's fine. There will be many more to come, I'm sure, over time here, especially knowing that I don't have any of the Forge upgraded. Ooh. Hey, there we go. Didn't realize you could unlock that immediately. I haven't really screwed around with that since it was first introduced to see what exactly the unlock conditions are, and it's just that. What made you want to do a new save run? Not complaining, just curious. I mean, basically, I haven't been doing enough with Dead Cells, and what's always great for Dead Cells? Just straight up starting up a new save file. You get that good feeling of getting progress. You know that the game's not going to be as difficult as it normally is. Everything like that. No, you're not. Guess I might as well just go for all the basic upgrades I can right now. I mean, considering that there is now the whole ability to... what do I even want right now? I guess YOLO Amulet is always a pretty good start beginning. And even before you start the game, you get pile of corpses starting up here. Boy, it has been a while, hasn't it? Don't talk much, but I love you, Doc. Your videos and streams are great. Hey, thanks. Thanks, Magnificence. This one is going to be a little bit more... chillax than usual, but I kind of hope to be doing a little bit of a series, just kind of rediscovering the beginning of the game once again. And like I said, it's almost more than anything just kind of having a nice chill time with Dead Cells, doing all these 5-cell runs, and especially knowing that the new update is on the horizon. I kind of haven't been as motivated to do stuff lately, because I really want to wait until there's, the faster high-cell difficulties. And I do think this is just what the doctor ordered, the doctor being me. And now parries. One more. And got the hat trick. Cool. Let's go. Super excited about the new update. Oh, you know it. Oh, actually, by the way, Alex said something that I totally forgot yesterday. You set up that new Discord thing. I'll link it in the description or whatever if people want to go there. Unofficial. But basically, YouTube will just like instantly delete any comments that have a link in them. Well, I tried to do that on my own videos and it deleted it. It's ridiculous. So yeah, that thing never appears ever. Yeah, back in when I was doing The Witness, I had a it referenced Mr. Show sketch, which I tried to link in the comment section, and YouTube was not having it. So it's just, yeah. Oh, no new update. I'm talking about an update that Motion Twin was saying that they're going to push out in October. I don't really know much about it, aside from the fact that it should make higher cell difficulty runs a little bit quicker. That's all I know. Someone told me about that in the chat, and I have no reason to not believe them. Okay. I don't really think there's too much here. It'd be super nice if you put it in the description. I mean, I should probably start like... Oh, right, I don't have any of the runes. Oh, it's been so long. And hey, the great thing about this run is that when you have so few items unlocked, you just are able to get this magical combination immediately. And watch it go. Yeah, if you're having any trouble with this game, if you are also just starting it out right now, here's your ideal sort of a way to take that dude down. It is trivial. Absolutely trivial. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I should probably start like throwing my Twitter and everything in there, since I do post when I go live and everything. YouTube is not always the most reliable about it. What's uwu? Oh, you know, it's what you say when you notice a bulge, but you also want to be demure. It basically just means you're being demure. And I really don't need to fight too many enemies here. 0 cell difficulty, you do take a lot less damage compared to, well, everything else. Booptober update, there should be bones. I mean, was the giant not enough bones for you? I mean, that man is the most skeleton fellow around until they introduced the enemy called the skeleton. Ah. I know how dodging works, game. You don't have to tell me. And this isn't even where I want to go. Let's just get out of here, man. Why am I even bothering going around here? I know that I really don't need as many stats as usual. So it should be easy. Also, the slashers have been in the game forever, and those guys are like entirely bones. They do not really conform to the same sort of zombie aesthetic as everything else in the game. Just a bag of bones, man. I'd like to say the skeleton quotient is pretty good for the game. I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't know what your craving for skeletons are, but I'd like to think that it mostly fulfills whatever you're looking for. I guess it's the lore room there. Oh, carried a little bit too early. Throw me a bone, if you will. Oh, you. Okay, anyway. Anything of interest? No. Oh, and I don't even have recycle, so I can't even sell stuff to get money? Oh, it is so weird not having your full suite of just basic stuff. Oh, well, at least I'll be able to get the customization rune immediately. How useful is it going to be? Oh, we'll see. We'll see. I was thinking about actually doing a little bit of a Spooktober type of stuff, where I only play ogre-based games. But also October stuff, but I have way too many series that I want to do here. I am eventually going to be checking out Noita, like in a proper series and not just a bunch of streams, but that might be a little bit. Or maybe I'll just do it tonight after this. That's how much I've been playing the game anyway. All right, what's the next mutation? I think if you're going survival, Dead Inside and Necromancy are kind of your jam, man. I mean, it's such a good combination, start to end, like 0 cell to 5 cell. So there you go. Gave up on Spider Rune just for now. Oh, I mean, I don't have any runes. I need to go this route. It's funny to think about it, but it's like I have no real choice in the matter. It's like you can't go anywhere else. Anybody have an answer to why Doc's streaming only when I have things to do? I mean, if it's like 6 o'clock on a weekday, then it will always be the same. By the way, again, thought it worked well last time. Check this out. It's a combination available right at the very start of the game, and it's so ridiculously powerful. Customization rune, let's go. I mean, I've said over and over that I do think the game is intended to be played customization style. So you want to get that thing as soon as possible, and it's not very difficult. All right. Really just a challenge to beat it with no challenge rune. I mean, I feel like that's just a bad idea in general. That's really just shooting myself in the foot. Not that it's really all that useful with boss fights, and that's usually what I'm struggling with most of the time, but I mean, hey, maybe we'll get to the point where that's actually a reality. But I do think that if you're going in 2 boss cells or above, you're gonna be having some trouble if you're not upgrading the forge a lot. And I would purposely have to be avoiding getting that rune if I didn't want to do it. Beat it without any extra scrolls. I mean, it depends on what you mean by extra scrolls, because technically they're all optional to pick up if you really want to play rules lawyer here. There are no scrolls that are unavoidable. Now, the question is, would that one be possible or even entertaining in any way? I mean, it's something that could have been possible, like, I think when you know, enemy scaling was still a thing, but I don't really think that... Hey, a legendary item, nice. I don't really think that's going to be as plausible as of right now. It would just be, hey, nice. It would just be too difficult. Or maybe even not so much too difficult, but just too tedious. You know, the thing is, the Nutcracker, as good as that is and everything, I do think it's going to be a better idea to try and get the legendary item. After all, that's going to have a stat on it. Yeah. Also poison, which is, as always, poison has some great synergy with the wolf trap. Buffs it up, man. And it's something I can always appreciate getting. Also, you know what? Getting the Vorpan for the very first run of the new save file, I feel is it's fitting. It seems pretty good. The ones you get from weapons, I mean, yeah, I get. But the thing is, I don't get ones from weapons unless I'm picking up colorless items or legendary items. So, yeah, because I don't need to invest any cells in the forge if I really don't want to. And if you are just starting out the game, I think it's more important to unlock stuff than rather than working towards a bunch of upgrades for your existing weapons. I think that's more of a advanced thing. Yeah, the little dudes are already in 0 boss cell. It's kind of surprising, but hey, what are you gonna do? I'm just playing by the game's rules, after all. Let's go. Be back after work if you're still going. I don't know. I feel like maybe doing 1-2 victories at the start here, and then like try to, you know, do a bunch of streams, like regular streams for the new save file while I'm kind of waiting for the new update to come out. I kind of don't. I mean, I've covered all of the recent requests. I've covered all of the recent weapons. There's not really too much to do right now, and if I can get the... Come on now. This is why I don't rely on this is why I don't rely on shields too much, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Smacking enemies in the face gets them criticals with this weapon, and that is not a difficult thing to do, especially knowing that Wolf Trap will prevent enemies from turning around, Ice Grenade will slow them down. It's a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. Let's go. Another file reset? I mean, yeah, I do it pretty regularly, just because, well, it's I was saying at the start of the stream that a lot of people don't play the game on 5-cell difficulty and everything. So being able to kind of re-experience some of the early stuff is never a bad thing. At least in my opinion. And then yeah, you're going for full survival. This thing will keep you alive for a very long time. Ever so used to that hell mode with non-teleporting enemies. Well, yeah. Basically, I mean, it's not so much that it's harder to deal with enemies that don't teleport. It's more that I just forget that they don't. I mean, it's as simple as that, really. Also gonna get a lot of buff up from, well, didn't get the legendary item, but that's not big. What was I saying here? Oh yeah, I'm so used to it that it's like, it's weird when enemies don't teleport to me. Ah, come on now. And the slowdown is also messing up my parry time. You know what? I don't even care. Let's just do this already. You would think I even... Doesn't even matter. I'm just tanking my way right through this. There we go. Oh, well, so they have the flint dropping for the first thing now. It's not even the many mutations that it drops, or even the impaler. It's now just straight up flint as the very first thing that you get. Huh. So what's the run? Oh, we're just doing a new save file. Just straight up new save file. Looking at the game from the very beginning. Not going to be too difficult for the first couple runs, but then it's going to start getting very difficult because I don't have all the upgrades, which is an important thing. I can't sell stuff. Maybe I should... Oh, yeah. No, I didn't. Nope, not worrying about that right now. I have so many more important things to unlock right now. Ugh, can't wait to see you try to defeat 2 boss cell. Yeah, with no upgrades to everything and a minimal amount of the really overpowered weapons, it's gonna be real fun. Only you trust you me. I mean, I know that was kind of the point that last time I was doing a new save file where it kind of fell apart. But I am going to make an attempt anyway. I mean, why not? I haven't been doing enough dead cells lately. I want to do some more dead cells. Rusty sword runs? You know what? Let's try out a rusty sword run for the next one. Because I think I'll probably be successful here. We'll see. Poor Code Vein waifu gets no love. From what I understand, Code Vein is a very waifu-heavy game. It's the waifu ratio is pretty high in that one, isn't it? I don't know. I mean, I could play it and everything, but you remember how unsuccessful the Sekiro series was? I don't know. It is worth it. All right, enough of this malarkey. There. The poison affix on this is so good. It's not common that you're able to get a good damage over time survival run working, and this is probably about going to be the closest thing that I can get to it. Next viewer suggests a run. Vote for Doc to do Iron Man attempts. I mean, much like a cursed sword run, I think it's just one of those types of runs that if I really wanted to, I might be able to pull out a win, but I just don't even. Oh, I'm already so frustrated with some of the viewer runs you're having me do before that it's like, I stuck out my tongue there like a small child to make that sound effect, so I hope you all appreciate it. Close range parrying. Nope, not even worrying about this. This is why you have Ice Grenade, also something super useful. Haven't been using it too much because I've just been tanking my way through everything. But it's like, I should remember that this is a very good item to have. Also should try, I'm on low cell difficulty. I should be trying to do some more parry play. Good stuff. Not complaining, just being a smartass. Oh, I know. You think this is my first time with the rodeo? Maybe I should like try that. You know, sort of like I've been doing with Undermine and Noita recently, where those are games that I just kind of streamed a little bit, and then I'm going to turn into a proper full series. Like, I could easily do that with Code Vein, too. It's kind of gauge how much I would enjoy it, basically. Because I do like, of course, I do like a good, first off, I'm playing Dead Cells right now. You know I like a good Dark Souls game. But, it's like oh, I forgot to sell the, I totally forgot to sell the thing last time, the necklace. Oh, well, it's like that's a big deal in Zero Cell difficulty. Oh, my God. Oh, it's so painful. I can't wait to get that wall climbing rune. But, yeah, maybe I'll go, like, check that out as kind of a tentative type thing and see if it'll turn into a full series. I'm only so behind on Sekiro. I need to watch that to only listen to your voice. Hey, I mean, you can always use it as a sleep aid. A lot of other people do. Fully endorsed by me, by the way. Make no mistake. If I can insert myself into your dreams, that's only a benefit to myself. Infest your entire consciousness. Make sure that no part of your life is without me. No, little Nemo's bringing his bed around to bring you into Sleepy Town? Nope, still there. I don't really see how that could go wrong at all. Raise an entire generation of people that have a psychosexual obsession with me. No, this is all a great idea. Tune at 3 to watch a guy awkwardly jump into walls. Well, you know what? No, I think I want to keep what I got right now. I do want this, though. Like, that's an amazing get. Wow. There's a lot of good stuff happening in this run. I better not die here. I'll explain what Iron Man run is. Well, basically it is, you know what, let's just go. It is, new save file to beating 5-cell mode without dying ever. It is a rough run. And that's why I'm like, I don't know if I want to do it. Because the difficulty is so intense. Oh no! Oh no. Okay. Almost died there, but I'm okay. Don't jinx it. Nothing could what could possibly go wrong? Because I'm Bubsy now. No, it's fine. See, already finished. And I got a lot of great items out of it. Yeah, be cursed and survive. Shut up, lol, skeleton. There, you want more skeletons? Getting a lot of the achievements unlocked the first time again. All right. I think I'm just... Well, actually, I can sell stuff now. I should go back up and do that. Which is a secret plat to reveal who Doc's waifu would look like. Yeah, please do Code Vein. I'll do it as a stream. Let's say in the next couple days. I'll buy the game, I'll install it, make sure that I can record the dang old thing. And come on. Utter failure at doing a lot of parries here. I mean, this is the point in time to do it. Might as well. And get in there. Oh, well, first off, I gotta go grab the key, and then I can get out of here. The real question is it worth trying to unlock punishment here? That is just it's such an arduous task. I don't know if I want to. There we go. I can do parries when I'm paying attention, but if I'm even slightly off, it doesn't work. It feels like... Oh yeah, I wanted to do the KFC dating sim, but it didn't really seem like people were all that interested when I threw up the question on Twitter. So I opted not to. And instead play more Noita, I guess. I have been obsessed with that game lately. Let's go. Green from Germany at 1:45 a.m. Ah, yes, you were one of the people that I was talking about. I'll see you in your dreams. No, that's it. I'll see you in your dreams. Okay. probably want to go with a random starter shield if I'm going to be trying to do the parry game at this point in time. Oh, right, you're unlocked now. Quite a bit. And in fact, let's throw it on an upgrade. And if I can get a little bit more money, I'll upgrade this to S rank. Sure. Lead propagation's fantastic. Might... yeah. That's what I want. Let's go. I like a lot of this that's been going on right now. This has been a pretty all-right run. Okay. There was a mode where you lose and your save file gets deleted. I mean, that's basically what we were talking about with the Iron Man type of run. And I just immediately said, no, I don't want to. I don't want to subject myself to that evil. Already at the clock tower? I mean, it is zero cell mode. You can blast through this pretty quick if you have as much time in the game as I do, basically. Get that sweet lead propagation out here. Yep. The pan is just bringing down the house right now, isn't it? You can stun lock... Oh, right, these guys appear here. You can stun lock the cannibals before they can even do anything, as long as you're kind of quick at the draw. People being different makes them special. If everyone was obsessed, the world would be bland. No offense to you, though. A very trenchant insight. It's true. I think I missed the context for it, though. Oh, 300% damage? Cool. I'm actually glad that I got that one, because using melee like this can really get me a ton of damage from it. Yep, and done. Not quite. Just be careful here. The bombardiers, I mean, even though I'm in pretty little danger of dying, the bombardiers are still going to be a little bit irritating. Everything giving me... Nope. Don't even. Don't even do that. Just... Dead Cells is a game where you got to be quick on the draw, after all. It's think fast or be dead. Oh, I'm going to get the bell tower key now or later. That's kind of what I was thinking. It's like, do I want to go get punishment? And I'm like, I don't know. It's such... You got to go around each thing, but doing it on zero cell difficulty is one of the easier ways to do this. So... Now I want to save up for upgrading my colorless items, I think, right now. Nothing personnel kid and smacks you with a pan. Which is, you don't want to teleport behind enemies with a pan. You want to teleport in front of enemies. I can't believe I did it so wrong in your copy pasta. Imagine playing Nioh. That is a game that I really do want to play at some point in time. I think that I would be pretty down with it. I mean, after all, I did play... Sekiro, and that's... I mean, Nioh is kind of Sekiro. It's got that style to it. I did like it. At some point in time. I mean, Nioh 2 just came out, or is coming out soon. One of the two. So it's like, maybe just wait for that. Pick it right up at the sequel. And then figure out my various styles to use, because I hear that's a pretty big part of the game, and something that... If you're used to the usual Dark Souls-y type mechanics, you're gonna have some getting used to. You should play Dark Souls. I did play Dark Souls. I played it in debug mode, way in the early, oh so incredibly early days of the channel. It was terrible. Go watch it if you want. How would you say the nth personnel kid copy pasta if you're up in their face? Nothing personnel kid teleports in front of you so as to establish dominance. I guess. I don't know. You're right, Snoopy. You got me there. No, I don't have the... This is the first run on the first file? Yep, and it is going swimmingly, if I do say so myself. I don't think I'm going to have any problem at all just crushing this run. Second one might be a little bit more difficult. And I was talking about doing something specific for it, but I've already forgotten what it was I promised. Nice try. Oh, really cool game I think you should try called Hollow Knight. Oh, aren't you just hilarious? I mean, you did get a hearty laugh out of me, so I guess I can't say that ironically, can I? Here we are. You're going behind an enemy, use the assassin's dagger. Well, yeah, of course. Use phaser. I mean, that I don't even know. Why am I confusing myself with this? It's like, yes, because I think I've said this entire thing before. I don't know. How do you get the bell tower key? So there are 4 different bells. You have to hit them from ascending order of their tone. So there will be one that rings with a very low tone, and then, you know, it goes up higher and higher from that. It's a little bit of a puzzle, but it is, like I was saying, you have to pay attention to the 4 bells, and then you have to make sure you hit them in order, and it's an entire ordeal. Good parry. Remember the Vorpan streams? Those are some good Vors. Yeah, they sure were. Well, good pans, at least. Can't say... I mean, I do still think this item is pretty good. Good damage, good speed. Obviously, you can get it very early in the game. Now, having the survival version of it does maybe... Oh, nice. Does maybe unbalance the perception of it a little bit, but I don't think that it unbalances it. I don't think that you would be confused enough to think that this is like a super overpowered weapon. It's just I played this game for 1,000 hours. Biggest flex, beat the game in 5 runs. I mean, I don't think... Well, it depends on what you mean by beating the game, because you can't get... Yeah, can you get the 5th boss cell by the 5th run? Yeah, no, you would need... You need to have the ability to get into the cavern, and I don't know if you could do that. You can hear the wheels in my head turning. All right. Should be an indication to the pitch besides the sound. I do agree with that. That is always some... What they should do is they should have it be like Spooky's House of Jump Scares, or Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion as it's known these days. Thanks, Spooky House. I don't know, I've never played any of your games and they're mobile garbage anyway. But, yes, and have it be in the subtitles, where they give you a little slightly different subtitle cue each time you hit it. Or maybe it flashes a different color, I don't know, when you go Roy G. Biv. Something like that. Now, I'm not getting a perfect fight on this one, but I'm not... That's fine. Let's look at that go. I mean, if I didn't want to use the Vorpan, I would have been able to... I would have been able to beat her trivially anyway, but what? Let's just go. And that would be kind of okay. Maybe if I wanted to go for... Nah, what I got going on is just fine. And I should make sure that I actually upgrade stuff now. Hard game. Not hard on 0 cell difficulty. Look, one of the reasons why I wanted to do this is because I didn't want to go immediately back to... My God, Windows, that was so loud. Holy crap. Anyway, well, I got distracted by Windows updating. I'm sorry. Forgot what I was saying now. I got my random starter shield. That's cool. You want the true ending, you need 7 runs. First 4 give runes, 5th is cavern, and the 5 giant kill. Yeah, okay, so you need that much. Does anybody remember Epic Mickey? I remember everybody being very excited at the start of it, and then I remember when it came out that people weren't excited anymore, basically. I also remember it just like, they actually did in fact call it Epic Mickey. I thought that was just the working title, and I guess it's Snakes on a Plane into being the real one. What a strange thing that was. There we go. All right. Like I was saying, I don't really think that I need to worry too much about the rest of this run. Should be just fine. Going totally okay so far. Did a new save file. Yeah, there we go. Did a new save file a few weeks ago. First round I got legendary giant whistle and hit the damage cap on bosses. Oh, come on. That is ridiculous. I mean, you can get whatever item you want. I don't have Knife Storm unlocked right now, but I managed to get a legendary version of it anyway. I'm getting confused because I can't climb up walls. The Doc Firebird story. Oh no, I'm getting malaise. How am I ever going to survive this? Play one shot and get the secret ending. I won't spoil it if you haven't played that game. Yeah, I'm going to do it eventually. Eventually. It's gonna happen soon. No, it's not gonna happen soon. It's going to happen eventually. I think that's the operative word here. Don't want to promise anything, let's be honest. Because I know that I'm just gonna disappoint everybody. Okay. Go, there we go. It is one of those things that along with finishing up, I guess, Purple now that I've finished Celeste. Yep, sure is nice to have Celeste entirely done. Glad that I never have to load up that game ever again. Anyway, yeah, still gotta go finish Purple, but I'll also do that eventually too. Professor of a Flammable Flying Creature, how art thou feeling today? I feel nice getting back into old school, not too difficult Dead Cells. Dead Cells is a game that definitely is well known for its level of difficulty and all that. But it is also nice to just some days go back to the old school version of it and not have to worry about dying within seconds on every single run. There we are. There we go. Wallpaper engine caused me to get quite stuck on a part because my wallpaper didn't change. You know, I see some people playing Wallpaper Engine occasionally. What is that? Malacid. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like I'm getting LASIK or something. There we go. I do like that you can slide right into that enemy while doing the parry to get just a ton of damage off of that. It's pretty nice. Malaise these. Tips, well, the main character can't really wear a fedora. He doesn't have a head. I have a hard time wearing just about any sort of hat. I guess, maybe like his big shoulder pad. That'd work. And let's go. It says zero boss cells become super easy, judging by the damage you're taking. That could be true. It might be true. Yeah, count them. First ball and chain of the new save file. Might actually be the case. Can't say with absolute certainty, but the game might be a little bit too easy on zero boss cell. Again, also, I have played the game for, a million hours, so kind of, I feel like I'm not a very good judge of how difficult the game is. Yeah, I really have no ability to go get that right now, do I? Oh, well. Telling you he's scared from Celeste. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. Random start a melee weapon would be nice, but bow is good too. Some good stuff you can get off of that. Idea for a run, S tier curse sword, 5-cell difficulty, reach a timekeeper or the giant. I mean, if you're talking about only curse sword, that would be one thing. But I did do a curse sword run, 5 boss cell recently, and did get all the way to the Hand of the King at least. Died there, but turn to face me. No, I kind of wanted to go for the full Monty with what was I even thinking of now? I've entirely forgotten. Getting the parries off of his bombs. That's what I was saying. Because that's not an easy thing to do. All right. Should quit screwing around here. All right, come on. Tried to do a cursed sword run and ended at the king. Yep, that's how it goes, man. I was lucky enough to do that during a point. I was lucky enough to get that achievement during a point in time when the timekeeper was the final boss, then called the assassin. Ah, didn't quite get that there. Trying to go for the stylish parry kills more than anything else right now, even though I know it's entirely pointless. Oh, well. Doesn't matter. Wow, you're good at this game. Yep. I mean, I'd like to say that I am, but this is also, like, the easiest the game is, so it ain't the most impressive, let's just say. There's the first one. Nah, I want to keep the pan. Oh, come on. Is that really not enough? And there you go. First run done. Let's go for one cell. Oh, yes, I also... Oh, yeah. Forgot about you. Well, it doesn't matter. Can't do much of anything about that right now. Hooray. 40 cells. And also, I want to... Yeah, it was the rusty sword. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, you don't get the homunculus rune before you beat the Hand of the King. You only get it after you end the game, basically. Play NetHack. I would like to play NetHack. Please don't end the stream. It's not done yet. We got at least like one more to go here. Also, I'm being told how to double jump right now. Come on, guys. And... Yes, you are. Okay, I shouldn't do that. Gotcha. Oh, yeah. I mean, I can go and get the key here, but it's not really going to matter. I can't use it for a while. Yoink. Actually, I have to be able to get into the cavern before you can use that thing. Or get into the graveyard before you can even use it. And then it's opened up forever, but I mean, you know. Oh boy, we already have knife throwers appearing. Cool, cool, cool. Really happy to see that. All right, I mean, I could try to go for the same... I'm going to try to go for the same sort of run. I think that's just going to be the best idea here while we're starting out right now. Hey, Lapra. Are you playing Silk Song? At some point in time. I guess, eventually. I mean, as far as I know, the game isn't going to be coming out for a little bit now, is it? I think. I'm not entirely sure. Very nice. Yeah, I know I said I was going to use Rusty Sword. Well, I lied. I also said I was going to kill you last. And got anything going on? Aside from secondary weapon. I mean, that's going to be here forever. Never going to use that secondary weapon in the first area. Why should I? Oh, also you're dead. Cool. Nope, just the same thing. All right, let's get out of here. And by out of here, I mean back over here. Used to hate the knife thrower. I mean, I still think the knife thrower has maybe somewhat difficult to deal with. Yoink. Play for Persona 5 Royal and stream it before anyone else. I mean, no. There's going to be... People can easily buy the Japanese version of that. I mean, it's not like you have any real roadblocks for you doing that. Ever since they... what am I thinking of? Sony has been very happy about letting people have things region unlocked for some time. I mean, all you got to do is just buy it online. Maybe the first person do like translations for it if I wanted to, but I'm not really at that level yet where I feel like I could confidently do that. Rest in peace, Tutorial Knight. I mean, she used to be the Tutorial Knight. Now she's the Tomb Raider. 11 seconds. Quite unfortunate now, isn't it? Oh, well, in the meantime, was there something that I wanted to unlock? Because I entirely forgotten. Yeah, powerful grenade. That's what I was thinking of. I did just manage to get that, so might as well grab it. That's a pretty good... That's a pretty good item for, you know, kind of staying alive after all. Oh, we already heard that one. I don't know where those corpses are coming from, frankly. Same combo, same everything. I think it's all going to be pretty good. I've seen the anime for Persona, and from what I've heard, the anime and the game and the anime are pretty similar. I mean, I've been told that as of right now, I'm only about like 2.5 episodes into the anime, so I think there might be one big difference. Sure will. Not quite enough to one-shot everything just yet. One more stat will probably change that up a little bit. Why doesn't the broadsword girl know you've beaten the hand? Because she's dead. Basically. Wouldn't really have too much to say about that, you know, being a corpse. And what else we got going around here? I mean, as long as I don't get poisoned, I think I should be just fine. One cell difficulty is going to be taking a lot more health, but not a tremendous amount that I'm going to be, you know, dying in a single hit. Yet. Soon. We'll see. In the meantime, I guess it feels like I just want like 2 more, maybe 1 more stat here so I can start to kill enemies decently quickly. Because that's going to start happening. I mean, it's not going to be just blasting my way through one-shotting everything like it was with 0 cell difficulty. It'll be more like 2-shotting enemies. Ooh, that was kind of close. Not a big deal, though. The hand died before she did, kind of. I mean, it's hard to say. Both died about the same time. Yeah, it wasn't the worst anime. I mean, I didn't see it, and I'm probably not going to end up seeing it. After all, I am playing through the game in the most arduous, time-taking way possible. Cannot be interrupted. I mean, one's just straight up better than the other, so why even bother? I'm a corpse, after all. I'm watching a guy play a game I own. I've watched a lot of people play games I've owned. You know, just sometimes even multiple times. Past sun blasting your way in one shot. Yeah, exactly. As we all know, Nico is well known for bludgeoning people over the head with the sun. What are you talking about? And what's Yat? I'm trying to even think of... No, that's Zat. No, that's Yap. I got nothing. Generates toxic cloud. Nah. I like what I'm rolling with right now. as I was kind of hoping for some higher level items around here, perhaps getting a colorless chest or something. A spider lady from the sepulcher is my best girl. Yeah, I guess. I mean, as we all know, Driders are pretty great. You know, it's a weird thing. Way back in the day in the old school Dungeons and Dragons, being a Drider was, you know, meant that you angered Loth and that, you know, you're being punished. Okay. But these days, it's more like a reward? Frankly, I don't understand. By the way, again, if you're having trouble with enemies or whatever, there you go. So good. Such a good combo. She dies after 2 runs or 1 if you beat the game, I guess. Probably to set up the giant escaping. Don't even get the second, hey, did you notice the castle changes all the time or whatever? A little bit disappointing, but hey, what are you gonna do? Hopefully I can get a colorless item so as to... Oh, right, nope. Can't even go through here right now, can I? I forgot. I need to go up the ramparts first. Huh. That's kind of interesting. I forgot that it's like, yeah, you're kind of like locked into a very minimal amount of potential runs. Oh, nice. At the very beginning here. And then it starts to open up, but you're going to be seeing the ramparts for a while. Hey, Doc, what's up? Pretty much just, you know, new save file. Wanted to do something a little bit easier, a little bit simpler. Not worry too much about getting malazed up at all points in time, so we're looking at a new save file. At least for the next couple days. Maybe change that up soon enough, but for right now, it's just, you know, chilling. What's up? Scary movie. Scary movie? I think you mean Budweiser commercial. Oh, you don't think I was around for the years of what's up? I was like memery before memery was memes. Which is to say, it's just some annoying joke from pre-internet days. Or at least pre-major internet proliferation days. The only scary movie I remember really liking was the one with Leslie Nielsen as president. Which actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think he was president in just about every one of them. But the one specifically where he was... Oh, God, what was that? I think it was Scary Movie 3. And it was... It went from kind of like a bad parody into just weird Abrams Zuckers, farcical type of stuff. Aside from that, I don't really remember liking the other ones too much. Zombies in the ramparts really throwing me off. I mean, it's early cell difficulty. Okay, come on. Not entirely. I forgot to get a little dodge roll for some reason. And by for some reason, I mean to make them annoying. But I should be a little bit careful here. Ugh, I was a sheltered child. I mean, I don't really think that Scary Movie is the cultural touchstone that, you know, oh, sheltered children are never going to be able to understand the majesty of this series of parody movies. Yeah, let's go. Should probably save up a little bit of money for upgrading stuff eventually, but for the time being, I think it's gonna be fine. No, I think I'm just gonna do the 2 runs today, and then finally go get back to Ori, probably. Maybe even start up Noita. Just get a little bit of an aperitif, a little bit of a starter for the series that this will eventually blossom into. Also, the giant, the hand, the alchemist all knew each other and have heard each other. How'd they meet or hear each other? Oh, they all knew. Okay, so basically in the loading screen, everybody hated the alchemist. They just kind of tolerated him because, you know, he was the scientific elite of the island. And the Hand of the King and the Giant didn't really get along. But it seems like they did work together in the King's army, at least as amicably as oh, come on now. As amicably as, like, a workplace rivals could be. At least that's what I would think. Hard to say. The fair Leslie Nielsen makes everything better. That man was a treasure. I do love that dude a lot. Ori and the You Died. I'm doing that post-commentary now, by the way. Just because that game was just getting too much as far as trying to do it live. So it's not really too much to record at this point in time, just gotta commentary it up. Because otherwise man, the difficulty does get intense. I kind of thought it would, and that premonition has proven true. Let's go. Ooh, Dead Cells lore. Oh, we can go all into Dead Cells lore if you want to. Orion, why did the final dungeon have to be so meh? Oh, that's too bad, because I'm liking the dungeon so far. I thought the Ginso tree was pretty great, and I just did the Misty Woods recently, and that was pretty good too. Is the Collector the Alchemist or what? I mean, I can't, you know, say for certain. I mean, well, I suppose we'll find out. Are you liking Ori? I guess like at the start of Ori, I was kind of cool on it. I've warmed up to it a little bit, but I'm not, you know, super obsessed just yet. I'd say at this point in time, I'm like down with the game, but I'm not like, like, have you seen me play Noita recently? That is a game that I am like totally obsessed with. Ori hasn't quite gotten to that point yet. I mean, of course, you know I've said in the past that I haven't always been the biggest fan of a lot of Metroid-style games just because I don't really like the backtracking. Ori hasn't been too bad about that yet, but right, there's still a lot of life cells and everything that I'm missing, so we'll see. You know, the funny thing is that Dead Cells is so straightforward and like level-based that doesn't really have that same problem. A lot of teleporters around and everything like that. It's very much a action game before it's anything even resembling old Metroid or Castlevanias when you think about it. Ori and I got the game last week and I have to race Doc at beating it. You're probably going to beat me, I'm going to be honest here. I take my sweet time with every series. Well, so much for the legendary item first off. I take my sweet time with every series, and Ori is no exception, I guess. Oh yeah, I should do this. I'm a little bit disappointed that I don't have as like stellar of a run as last time. Being on one boss cell, this is going to be getting a little bit more difficult with time. Would like to have the overpowered runs when I have the boss cells, after all. Hey, outfits. Again, kind of surprised that I'm getting outfits before I get, you know, the stuff. We'll see. Have you played Moonlighter? I have not. Throw it in the suggestion thing. I'll play it. From what I understand, that's also not a tremendously long game, so. I mean, is that really the metric that I'm judging games by now? I guess. Anyway. Yeah, throw that on for me getting a stat. Just want a stat at this point in time. See, Ori being one of those games that if you don't stop and take it in, you won't get the full experience. And I'm not great at well, actually, I am sometimes, but sometimes I'm not. I don't know. If the game really grabs me, I love looking at the lore. But if it doesn't, then I'm just kind of like, let's just go through the regular game. Sort of hard to say. I have an eclectic view of how to play video games. Let's just say that. The flip skill? Oh, the bash? I mean, or is there one even more? Because bash has been a really big game changer. I think that's the thing that I'm liking most about the game so far. Although I'm not entirely sure if I'm using it correctly or if I'm jumping around a little bit too much with it. does feel like enemies are no longer stuff that you want to... You know what? I've talked about enough about Ori. Let's get back to Dead Cells here. Jeez. Okay. Post a new suggestions thread soon. Well, I mean, I'm doing the new save file, so basically, I think what I wanted, like I was saying, what I want to do is I want to wait until the new update for Dead Cells comes out. They said they're going to do it in October. And then we'll look at maybe doing a little bit more like suggested runs and everything like that. Just because I want to see what's going to be up with that. I don't want to have like a big commitment to do until that point. Because the game is Forager. I mean, I should have changed that at this point in time, didn't I? Yeah, that has been updated. It might be like the old, it didn't update soon enough. Because I was playing Forager yesterday. Might be doing that again soon. Now that I kind of know how the... man. One cell difficulty is starting to get there in difficulty. We'll see. Okay. Oh, come on now. What was I saying? I'm losing it now because I'm concentrating too much more on attacking dudes. Which is successful, but, yeah. Oh, yeah, and now that I know kind of like the route I want to be taking in skills with Forager, might do another stream of that soon. And kind of plan it out a little bit more. The lore for this game is upsetting. It is pitch black. It is true. Everything is not great. I mean, basically, you're the only person having fun in Dead Cells. It's true. By the way, why is that Forager stream made private? I didn't like how it went. Now, so what happened is it went into the vault, never to be seen again. Or perhaps to be seen one day, when the stars align and the time is right. Well, yeah, there we go. There. Man, really doing a number on me here, eh? I enjoy the dark lore. Oh, crap. Rolled into the wrong area. Okay. Bash is the best skill. My God, it's great. Yeah, that's kind of how I was feeling about that. Nope. You guys cut that out right now. Okay. Did get that in the last episode, and I have been exploiting it a ton in the most recent one. Get a little bit more of that. Sepulchre be hard without Spider Rune? Nah. No way. It'll be the same level of difficulty as it's been before, I'd like to say. There we go. Gotta be so very extra careful. Okay, man. Crystal Leap plus Parry Shield equals Horizontal Death Cone. I was kind of trying to make that work there, but I ended up just using the Knife Thrower as my sacrificial lamb vis-a-vis killing that dude. They're both effectively the same thing anyway. It's too bad that I can't get the Parry Shield anytime soon, isn't it? Soon enough. Yeah, come on. Bash is kind of the signature skill of Ori. Yeah, I kind of got that feeling. Okay, and done. And I do think that it's just like, over time, it's good. Have you done Godmaster? Yes, I have. You can actually check that out on the channel right now. Beat it, didn't beat everything on Radiant mode, but beat everything pretty close to Radiant mode. I beat everything aside from that. And relax. Finally. It's one more cursed chest to go. I parried that. What are you talking about? I also parried that. The game decided to recognize it this time. Good. Okay. And one. Oh, man. Yeah, I've pretty much covered. Getting Bash in the Ori has the same effect as the Monarch Wing in Hollow Knight. I mean, I wouldn't even say like the Monarch Wing. Probably, if what you're saying is correct, it seems like I think like the better comparison would probably be the Shade Cloak, because that one just opens up a lot. You don't get it as early as you want to in that game. There we go, and there we go. Rock creature with Bash, not caring that it was invincible, did it anyway. I mean, you can force enemies into spikes. You can obviously like get a huge speed boost at all points in time. It's a lot of really great stuff. So I guess my initial impression that it's definitely something that I want to play around with as much as possible is the correct one. Good to know. What would you do if there's a 6L difficulty? I mean, that would be the new standard, unfortunately. I guess it kind of depends on what it's going to be, but given how I've been doing the game, it just that would be the default for everything. I'm talking about how it affects a player's movement. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Big speed boost and everything. But still, it's like the Shade Cloak is just so... It's so important, the invincibility and everything, and it's the sort of thing that it's like I would rather see be earlier in the... You know what? Let's do it. Is the biannual new save file once a year or twice every 2 years? I mean, I feel like I start up a new save file every other year, so that's kind of what I was thinking, but I don't know, you can take it however you want. 27,000, I can do that. And I don't really need to change this. Let's go. Rain World has a mod that adds the Ori Bash. Sounds like fun. Ooh, it does. I think if I was going to play Rain World, probably would do it without mods first. How are your parry skills in the Soul series? Parry God? Nope, not at all. That's the one bit of dialogue you ever get from her. Disappointing. I was kind of hoping that she would be a little bit more important of a character in the game. Ah, well, maybe in the future. And... Or maybe that was also something that Motion Twin just didn't really think out that well before adding her in. Who knows? I'm not part of the development team. Yet. Let's go. All the light dingus. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much all she says. I want more out of that. Rain World is a survival exploration game with a massive map. Oh, massive! Oh boy. Oh boy. Rascally invisible necklace powers. I don't know how I do it. The game just likes giving it to me. I mean, what can I say? Am I gonna not take it? Dead Cells Man is very articulate. I mean, he might be. You don't know. Nobody knows. Well, I mean, until you get, you know, the thing. Drop the necklace. I can't. I would need to get a new necklace to do that. You can't just drop stuff from your inventory. That's never been a thing in Dead Cells. Now let's cheat my way through the rest of this. No one will ever know, except for all the people that watch me pick up the necklace. Seeing this weird cocoon green go into the sewers, is that baby conjunctivius? Yes. Absolutely. There we go. Everything just resets back to its original position. There's no teleporting on one cell mode, so it doesn't even matter. This is already a very cheat-heavy necklace, and you can definitely see it here. I know that's what I meant. Drop it as soon as you get a new one. When am I ever going to get a new one? I need to fight like a... Oh, what's a DPS on this? Actually, pretty good. Yeah, this is a pretty sizable increase versus what I got, so... Sorry. Let's go. I do think that the Balance Blade might need a little bit of a buff in its base damage. Yeah, keep going. 2-2. Let's go. Oh, I'm ready to do this. Dark Souls with the bash mod. Dark Souls is like OG Dark Souls is not really about movement though, comparatively. So I feel like adding in some big movement stuff is not really, wouldn't really work. Yeah, the thing with parrying in Dark Souls is that I never really got all that into it because I just mostly focused on getting as much out of... Nope. I mostly focus on getting as much out of the dodge roll as possible, and that's about it. Persona 5 with a bash. I mean, it has a run. Basically the same thing. Dark Souls with teleporting enemies. Now that would be terrible. Just awful. Yoink. Cheating right through. Strength, faith, and dodge roll. I just go strength and dodge roll. And then usually get something along the lines of a small sword that has good strength scaling. Or club. Club. Yeah, you know what? Club. I usually go club because that has good strength scaling. It's light. Extra damage against armored foes. Nah, it's all gravy. And not really too much else I need to do here aside from just kind of roll through the rest of the game, I guess. Feels pretty good. Infantry bow before balance blade in terms of a base damage upgrade. Fair enough. I mean, infantry bow I think was better back in the day when your melee... I don't really know. It's very strange. Kind of how that works. I would like to see a few of the, like, if you don't have some sort of like good synergies, you know, built-in criticals or anything like that, to have something and just make it a little bit more effective. If you can even understand what I'm saying here, and I understand if you don't. All right, how do I even get over to that other area? Because good lord, I'm just like wandering around, unable to see anything. Here we go. And over here? No. How do I get over to... I guess I gotta go down and around. Oh man, this layout is very strange. Balance Blade has bad DPS because it's spread across a huge combo. You have to land every single hit to make it work, which is hard. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's the fact that you have to kind of mash on enemies over and over and over and never stop ever, lest ye lose your combo. I mean, I do like the idea of trying to make it a little bit more separate than a lot of the other weapons in the game and everything, but it's not enough. It's not different enough. Oh, whoops, I've totally forgot to take that. Oh, well, I guess we're sticking with the overpowered necklace for a little bit longer. TWOP Occult is great. TWOP? I don't know what that means. You monster? What do you mean? How is that monstrous in any way? I mean, I just said it's like, hey, I forgot, and I had a hearty laugh about it. There we go. And get rid of you, and let's go. Oh, Tranquil Walk of Peace. Yeah, I never really used that all that much. I think it's because a lot of the faith, I never really use faith builds too much, so I don't really, the abbreviations for a lot of the spells I'm completely unfamiliar with. Let's go get some Hayabusa boots. And there we go. You made Alex sad. I'm going to count as being a monster. As if I've never done that before. Let the hate flow through you. Yes, yes. Now Force Lightning. Yes, one game is the only game where faith is viable. Gotta milk it where you can. Fair enough. They really did nerf that a lot in later games. I mean, faith was pretty good in Dark Souls 2 for a while. Because Mossbag is the Doc Firebird of Hollow Knight lore. I mean, I guess. You know, I think anybody that has like a marquee series, as I always like calling it, is the blank of their respective field. By the way, I don't know if anybody's gotten that there for Noita just yet. I do think that game has potential for being a focus of a channel if you want to go look at that. If you've ever thought about it. Unlimited power! Out. Trying not to get hit. Being cautious. It's really? You're like one? Noita. Yes. Noita. Nobody's told me if I'm pronouncing that name wrong. And whatever, just finish this up. Oh boy. Sounds right to me. I mean, if any Finnish people in here want to correct me on it, go for it. Ooh, fun. Actually, pretty. No, like look at the electric whip though. That is actually pretty good damage and everything. I think I gotta say no. Oh well. Correct pronunciation is no I can't do it. Forget about it. Jake, it's Chinatown. I don't know. I mean, how much does it cost to do this? About 1,000 gold. I'm gonna do that. Oh, this is like the cudgel one. What the hell? That's terrible. Why am I still carrying that around? I guess it's because it doesn't really matter to get an upgrade for that all that much. Noita? Maybe. I'm just going with what I know. Which is not a lot. Has Horhoristo done a Noita video? Yeah, probably. We'll do it with a starter one without getting hit. I'm so jealous of that guy. I mean, I hate him. He's ruining the integrity of games. Yoink. Okay. Actually, you could probably get through that game pretty easily with a starter one if you got, like, invisibility. I don't know. I still have yet to beat it. I suppose we'll see. You know what? This is a good room. I kind of want to see it. As for the rest. I always think that's interesting because that does imply that the giant has always been a big skeleton. Which is bizarre. He was never a giant man. He was always a giant skeleton. Even before the malaise took hold and everything. Well, anyway. All right. Oh, right, I do have invisibility. I should really be exploiting that thing for all it's worth. Such a good build. I'm actually embarrassed that I laughed at that Noid thing. Yeah, well, you got me. I mean, hate that. Wahey, I caught you 2 days in a row. I just appreciate the fact that you said Wahey. Woohoo, Flimby. Alex definitely works hard enough to stay a mod. Oh yeah, I appreciate that a lot. I'm doing the best to keep it as smooth and joyful as I can. And I do appreciate that. Of course, given that I just make anybody a mod, it's kind of a surprise. I think it was just a numbers game that I find somebody that was deserving of one at some point in time. Okay. Of course, the giant isn't actually Ness. I need to post this on Reddit so Game Theory can steal it without giving credit. Oh, I mean, let me tell you, Game Theory can steal anything they want from me. My opinions are terrible, and you're only shooting yourself in the foot if you take them from me. Can I have it? It sounds suspicious. But I guess I did say anybody. Now, if you do make any money off of it, I am entitled to 15%. I should have gone higher. Never want to go with the low roll. And this is actually very good with the electricity. You get constant criticals and everything. Very nice. Really don't need to go for the last key, but I think I will if I can find it. If I can find the exit, though, I'm probably just going to be booking it right out of here, because not really. Oh, first off, nice. Okay, cool. Might do a tactics run next time now. This is sort of the ideal circumstance to. I mean, that's one of the best items you can get for that. And invisibility, cheat my way through the rest of this. As you do. As you do. Yeah, I don't even know what I was worried about. Yeah, but I have a ranged item, so you don't even take any damage from those guys. Completely safe at all points in time, regardless. Yep, for the extra scroll. I mean, the extra scroll is nice, but do I really need it that much? I think I'm doing just, even at 1 cell difficulty, I'm doing pretty good if I say so myself. My chat got removed. Yep, it's YouTube and chat lately has been questionable. Oh, I kind of want to take this. I'd like the wolf trap a lot, though. Yeah, I can also get boomerang, I guess. I'm gonna get it eventually anyway, but sooner than later and all that. Chat, give me some advice here. Should I go for tonic? That's a lot of extra healing, and that might be pretty useful. No tonic, no. Okay. Fair enough. It's hard to say because that's a lot of healing that I got here. Want Great Owl of War for a pet, but I have small animals in the house. Oh yeah, that would immediately eat all of them. Old Faithful, the boomerang. I mean, it kind of is when you think about it. Anyway. 3% dog reduction. Yeah, it's true. And as much as I would like to have my dogs reduced quite a bit, I don't. It's not worth it. Don't even need that. Anything I should take right now? Maybe Blind Faith, but that's kind of the only thing that could be any use at all, if you think about it. Yoink. And let's go. Yeah, I don't really think that there's too much of anything else that... Like, what would I even want as far as modifiers go on any of this stuff? Let's go. Ready for this? A cat person confirmed. That's right. I'm actually a gigantic cat. That's why I don't want to show my face. Can meme in the server. Okay. Not too bad for damage. Okay. Rock Fire Neko. My Kawaii Ugu. And you don't even have to answer. I know it's yes. Okay, and just kind of wait for my cooldowns to get up here, because the hand is going to just murder that guy regardless. Okay. Oh, not quite. Okay, take you out, and... I'm missing the parry timing a lot here, which is not doing me any favors. Okay, there we go. Oh, God. Come on, just keep on rolling. Okay. Man, rough. This is still the first run? No, this is the second run. You can see I got the second boss cell unlocked. Oh, why did I take damage from that? That's so stupid. Okay, let's just take a sip of the potion. And then that'll get him right in there. Parry, and then keep on rolling. Mm-hmm. Nice try. Come on. This should be fine. There. Ah, 2 cells unlocked immediately. I'd say this has been quite the successful stream. Very nice. Still completely unable to do this. I was wondering why there's a hitbox on the Hand of the King's first swing so delayed. The swipe passes through the air and then attacks a second later. I think it's because it gives you so little time to react to it more than anything else. Remember to get disengagement as soon as you get the spider rune. Oh yeah, I should. To be honest, I completely forgot how to get disengagement, and I was trying to... Since I was thinking about doing this earlier today, I was trying to remember exactly how you get it, and I was thinking, is it a drop from the timekeeper? Nope. All right. I will be back tomorrow with what's probably going to be some less successful runs, but hey, at least I got it unlocked immediately. The Iron Man is continuing to be successful. For now. Abrupt